Hi everybody, it's Sarah Berry again from stampwithsarah.co.uk. I'm sat here on a Saturday afternoon just making some thank you cards. These are what I've already made. These are just on our Whisper White note cards and the envelopes as well. You get 20 in a packet. I've just let them, I've not scored them yet. I just like to make them nice when they're flat and then add the decoration on and then just pop it in my box. So I've got the Sweet Soiree Specialty Designer Series paper already cut so it fits, just mats onto the front layer of the note card here. So these are the ones that I've done so far, and I'm going to show you exactly how I made them. So you can find the Sweet Soiree pattern paper in the Spring Summer catalogue. This is the Spring Summer catalogue for 2018 and it will be around until the 31st of May. Now we might sell out of some of the products before then, so you might want to request one of these catalogues as soon as possible if you don't already have one, and I will send you a free copy. So on page 13 and pages 12 and 13 is the suite for Sweet Soiree, and this is the pattern paper here. As I said, I've gone ahead and pre-cut it to the size, and you can see it's in between a paper and a cardstock. It's really quite thick, and it has foiling on the one side of the paper on every single sheet in this pack, which makes it really special. Look at that one with the white background. So yes, you can use these of course for special birthday cards that they coordinate with this stamp set here, Cake Soiree, and also wedding cards as well. It really lends itself to that. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I need to do is stick down the layer. I'll choose one I haven't used yet. I'm going to use that white, the flowers with the white. I haven't even shown you the other side. I'm getting carried away with the foiling, but the other side of the pattern paper is equally as beautiful, even though it doesn't have any foiling on it. Aren't they lovely? I really like these swirly textures and these patterns that kind of look like they've been on icing or cake frosting. So I just used my quick Tombow glue, which is a white glue. Oh, I could use that side as well. Look how pretty that is. I think I might have to buy another packet. And that just lays down on there. Make sure I give that a good press. And that'll be dry in a minute or two. Put the lid back on because it will dry out quickly. And then I need some white card, and I've just used the thin Whisper White cardstock, and you can see I've punched all around the edge with the tailored tag punch here. And then what I do, normally I grab my scissors and cut in and get rid of the waste, but actually because this has got straight sides on the punch, I just pop the punch in and get rid of this. Like that, can you see? And then punch my next one out. So I don't know if that's lazy or if that's clever. I just cut away the waste like that. You will have bits everywhere. Maybe it's the messy version, but then I just find that makes it easy to punch the shape out. Okay. So there's a few there, and all of this can go in the bin. And then what I need is the little flower, the 5-pointed flower from the Blossom Builder Punch. This Blossom Builder is designed to go with the Bunch of Blossoms stamp set. There's lots of different leaves and flowers and petals. 2 sizes of leaves. These are the petals. That's the centre flower. The stems, some little tiny ones, and the best thing about this stamp set is these sentiments. Thank you very much. Let's celebrate your day. Today is the perfect day to be happy. Grateful for a friend like you. You matter to me. Or yeah, you can put that in with the rest of them. But I really think this is a great set, especially because it's got the curly fonts and then the straight fonts. I love it when 2 types of fonts are coupled together. So that's this one. I'm just using Thank You Very Much, and that fits really nicely onto our punch out. And I've just taken Berry Burst, because Berry Burst is one of the colours that you'll find in the pattern paper. And if you're ever unsure about that, Stampin' Up do give us the list of colours that are featured within the pattern paper, and you'll also find it on the packet when you get it of your paper. On the reverse side there's a list at the bottom of all the matching colours in case you forget. So that needs to be stamped in the Berry Burst, and I just stamp it off centre, more over to the left, because I want to leave some space for the leaf and the flower. Next is Old Olive. Again, that's one of the colours in the pattern paper, so you can see how, to be honest, I've not really had to think about it very hard. It's just literally taking the colours out of the paper and the hard work's done for you. I've not had to guess. That's the leaf, so I've stamped one that side and one that side, just turning it. That's the smaller leaf. If I wanted to, I could go back in with a different green and fill in the whites, the white space. I could do that for you now and just show you that they are stepped stamps, so you can do you can achieve different looks from the same stamp. So for that I would probably ink up, stamp off to just make a lighter shade of the same green. Oh, look at that. Ooh. So then you can see, if you go back in with the next one, the 3rd petal, which would be this one, and it really doesn't matter the combination of the order in which you stamp this. I'm going to stamp that in full green, and because it's photopolymer you can see straight over the top. There you go. Isn't that fun? Really adds some dimension and texture and really brings it to life. So I'm going to pop a blob of my Tombow glue in the middle of those 2 leaves. Close my inks. And then bring back this punch. This is the, what did I say this was? The Blossom Builder. And I have a strip of powder pink. Again, another colour that's in this in the pattern papers. Then what I'm going to do is just bend those petals back, and add one of these. Now this is all I have left at the moment. Normally you get a big sheet, and you can find them in the annual catalogue on page 196, and they are the perfect white accents. And the annual catalogue cover just looks like this. If you need one of these, please let me know and I will happily send you one. Add one of the white dots into the centre. I find that I add it onto here first, and then when I glue it down, I don't have to worry about it moving if I was to add the gem on afterwards. I really love that. Isn't that beautiful with the green? I feel like I need to go back and stamp all those leaves green, but I can't now. I can't now because I've stuck all the pink flowers on. Not to worry. Okay, and then when that is dry, all I have to do now is add foam pads onto the back of here. Where did I put my foam pads? Here they are. So we have two different sizes. These are the mini. These are the small mini ones. And then we have a larger standard dimensional as well. All it needs is two, one either side. And then you can either pop it down here or up in the middle, wherever takes your fancy. And there you go, that's how quick and easy it is to make these beautiful thank you cards. It really doesn't need anything more than that, personally, I don't feel, because of the foiling really does all of the work for you. So what do you think? Please let me know. Have you thought about doing just simple cards like this? It doesn't just have to be a thank you card, you could put happy birthday on it too, or just a note. I think they'd be really special. So if you'd like any more information about the products that I've shown you today, you can actually purchase them in my online shop, which is at stampwithsarah.co.uk. If you've enjoyed my video, please do subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. That's my target within the next 2 or 3 months, so fingers crossed, and I'd love for you to help me get there. If you've liked the video, please obviously give me a thumbs up, and also if you do subscribe, just make sure you click the bell and that will notify you of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.